Hello, everyone. Welcome to the semifinals, the third match this weekend of semifinals weekend of Oregon Tournament 2023. We are just getting through the warm-ups right now into the roles from the captains, and we're seeing it looks like Flag TF won the role, so is now going to be picking the pick or ban order. They choose the pick order, and they choose to pick second. That's a pretty common choice from the teams in this tournament, in this format. I think being able to respond to the first pick is a bit of an advantage, and it also means that if it ends up going to the last point before tiebreaker, you have that pick as well. So it looks like iBan Hidden 2 chooses to ban first in this ABBA ban order, which means they're going to be banning first and last. Their first ban is Freemod 2, Aiwa Bin Chotan, which is a pretty tough map. Very different from all the rest of the maps in this pool, as it's much more gimmicky and less mechanics focused than pretty much all the rest. It looks like Flag TF bans Hidden 2 and DT4. Interesting considering they're going up against iBan Hidden 2. The team name, however, if you look at iBan Hidden 2's scores, they actually perform quite decent on the Hiddens, especially in a pool like this where the Hidden 2 is a bit of an easier, less reading focused pick and more focusing on comfortability with hidden and aiming some less comfortable patterns. And the last ban comes out from iBan Hidden 2. They ban Hard Rock 1, which is an interesting choice considering they have Atomic Knight on their team, a very, very good player on the no mod and Hard Rock consistency picks, but I think the team performance is what they might be worried about when compared to Flag TF. Like there's going to be a small delay before we get into the first map, but it has been chosen by IBAN Hidden 2. They chose Hidden 3. Very great map, a very great song. A lot of players in this tournament enjoy. The map is a little diff spike focused if the players are comfortable enough to make it through the finger control hidden reading segments, because there are a couple, I believe 3 cut streams in this map that we are going to be wanting to look out for to see who hit. Because with those diff spikes, any combos that make it through become exponentially more meaningful, considering that you can get almost double the score of someone who, say, breaks on the first cut stream if you don't break on that first cut stream and you continue your combo all the way to, say, just the second cut stream. But looking at these players' qualifier scores, we're going to be seeing this pick almost assuredly favoring IBAN Hidden 2, as seed for seed, their players seem much more comfortable on this hidden flow aim type of map, and perhaps just hidden in general. Alright, getting into the first map here, we have no immediate misses. We're seeing pretty good accuracy from all players, still no drops. We're going to be seeing if all players make it to the first break quite early in the map without breaking. This is impressive, especially from Seabear being the lowest seeded player in this match. How unfortunate. It looks like Santa's Real breaks right at the very end of the first segment before the break. Drawing some question marks, very unhappy with that. The nerves might be getting to him in particular. Ooh, there goes Seabear breaking on this slow little jump section. 2 full combos remaining on each team, Span and Moop and Atomic Knight and Mains. This definitely favors Flag TF right now, as it's their captain and second seeded player with the full combos. And unless Mains on IBAN Hidden 2 is able to outperform our expectations, we're going to be seeing a slow drift of the score towards Flag TF. Ooh, but Spandelier here misses. Traded by Mains, but with that slightly earlier miss from Span, that is going to assure us that the point lead is going to remain in IBAN Hidden 2's favor.
Main does drop though, so it is now Atomic Knight versus Moop. Also, hi, jump scare.
You jump scared me. I did mention Mains' drop, but we're seeing the 1 full combo to 1 full combo. No real supporting combos. Atomic Knight drops right there before the most difficult section of the first half, which Moop breaks on, leaving the combos just about equal on both teams, but with 150,000 score lead for IBAN Hidden 2. This is going to be very difficult for Flag TF to make up.
Yeah, and Moop was actually holding 99.8% before he broke. We're feeling pretty confident on this pick. See some early drops on Seabear before the slow free combo section. That's going to give an even more advantage to IBAN Hidden 2.
If we look at the scores right now, we're seeing Moop slightly ahead of Atomic Knight, Santa's Real slightly ahead of Spandelier in return, but we're seeing a big gap between the third players on each team. Seabear right now getting third playered on that low accuracy C rank currently, but still not performing terribly with some decent combos throughout this map. We are going to be going into the end. We're seeing nerves come out for both sides. More combos on the side of Flag TF, but a larger combo on the side of IBAN Hidden
Main's
2.
dropping that big combo for IBAN Hidden 2 on what seems to be thin air.
That is tough. We're going through a little bit of a finger control section here, going into a small cut stream right before the end. Spandelier breaks, Sea Bear breaks, only one combo left on the side of Flag TF. That is matched by Santa's Real's big combo on the side of IBAN Hidden 2, but he breaks going into the last Kiai. Atomic Knight even breaks. One big combo remaining in the match. That is on Moop. We are seeing the score lead start to move back to Flag TF. But
150k now.
There is not much left in the map. It is very, very unlikely to see the score lead drift over unless IBAN Hidden 2 chain misses. But even that does not affect it. And this first point goes to IBAN Hidden 2 on their pick.
Fairly comfortable pick for all three of them. All three players on the side of IBAN Hidden 2. Very comfy on the Hidden 3. They did not ban Hidden 3.
Absolutely. And we are seeing their name be a bit of a trick as Flag TF banned Hidden 2 against them, perhaps scared of their team of IBAN Hidden 2's actual hidden proficiency hidden behind their team name. All right, so looking here, among the maps remaining, Flag TF's skill set, let's see. Flag TF skill set, we're seeing
They can go with the Nomad
pick.
2.
Ooh, they picked the Nomad 2. I was thinking perhaps they would choose a Hard Rock, considering IBAN Hidden 2 banned that Hard Rock 1. But it seems like they choose this Nomad 2. Looking at the qualifier scores, it's clear that this choice is because of Span's proficiency on this type of map. If you're Flag TF right now, you're really just hoping that Atomic Knight doesn't FC and carry his team. But
Yeah,
it's
sure.
possible for us to see a standout performance from Santa's Real. He is a surprisingly proficient player on stream maps, despite primarily being known for his double time performances. But in this match, this map definitely favors Flag TF, with Moop and Span being quite good players on this type of map.
Yeah, for sure. However, I feel like this map is very contested. Both teams could win this.
Absolutely. It really comes down to how long these initial combos can be held, and if we see any unexpected misses come out from a player, perhaps at Span or Atomic Knight. Because those are the people to keep your eyes out on. This is their map.
For sure. I wonder how Sea Bear will do on this.
I wonder as well. It seems like they performed not as badly as they could have on the qualifiers Nomad 2. I think they may have the stamina, but not the aim for a map like this. So I might expect a perhaps not terrible, but low performance, somewhere around 100,000 to 150,000, compared to from the third player on IBAN Hidden 2. I might expect somewhere from 50 to 100,000 more points than Sea Bear.
Yeah, I can definitely see Atomic Knight FCing this.
Definitely.
A little bit of I guess this is a tactical pause or technical pause for Sea Bear has disappeared off the face of Oregon.
That's no good. Everyone has to be in Oregon. Well, not exactly. A few players in this tournament not currently in Oregon.
Yeah,
but
traders. I'm looking at
Very
you,
funny.
Tile.
I had Varler on the mind. We are going to be waiting, hopefully, for Sea Bear to be contacted by their team and return to this match. They make it back. That is great to see.
Okay, we should be starting it very shortly. Sorry about the wait, chat.
Yes.
Yeah, this is your no module 2, 185 BPM. The stamina gets tricky towards the end, so we did see, I believe, a couple FCs in the last match of this, if I'm not completely mistaken.
We saw one FC and one near FC, about 900,000 points. This is a map that a few players in this match are going to be quite comfortable on, those being Atomic Knight, Spandelier, perhaps even Moop. Santa is Real, not bad at all either. We are hoping for these players to hold on to as much combo as they can, get as much score as they can out here. We're seeing incredible accuracy from IBAN Hidden 2 on Santa's Real and Atomic Knight. Spandelier as well with that 99%. We're seeing the first break come out here for Seabear. That is perhaps expected, but not on a section we would like to see. A bit of perhaps free combo lost here. More breaks from Seabear, everyone else holding on. That does give a strong starting lead to IBAN Hidden 2, but we cannot count them out as the map becomes much more difficult in the second half.
All three players on IBAN Hidden 3 are super comfy on this, but of course, as I say that, Saint Israel falls.
We see not just Santa is Real, but mains as well, with the double break on IBAN Hidden 2. Seabear unable to get a combo back, but now the combo definitely favors Flag TF, especially going to the second half of this map where that combo matters even more, with those full combos exponentially increasing the score. You're going to see that score lead drop over time.
Score lead slowly creeping back under 100k now. Those two FCs on the side of Moop and Span are bringing it ever so closly back.
We're about to see the score lead swap if nothing happens. It does. And we are hoping to see this match stay close. Right now we're seeing drops from Moop and Seabear. That is going to swap
That's going to swap it right over. But Atomic Knight breaks! And Span holds on! Span, the resident Nomad 2 player in Oregon, clutching it out for his team. I don't think...
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no way for this score to return. Span is too good to miss on these jumps and triples.
30k score difference.
That map taken by Flag TF, their first pick.
Yeah, very sketchy first pick from them, but Span, the resident Nomad 2 player, the absolute gamer in the No Module 2 department, holding it out for his team. Good scores from Saint Israel, Atomic Knight, and Moop, though.
Absolutely incredible performance from IBAN Hidden 2. They have that team consistency, but it's just not enough in the face of Span and his absolute mastery of the Nomad 2 playstyle.
Probably I would honestly, probably the best Nomad 2 player in the tournament, if I had to say.
Absolutely. Despite the qualifier scores not panning out that way, I think when you consider the consistency of this man and his experience with the skill set, you have to believe he is the most favored player on those Nomad 2s, especially as they become more difficult going further in this tournament.
And now that is, IBAN Hidden 2 for their next pick, and I'm curious what they're going to go for. And they're going to go for the DT3.
That's an interesting choice. It's definitely leaning into that DT playstyle they have from Santa is Real, that slightly speed-focused skill set that Mains has, and that just overall consistency we can see from Atomic Knight. But how do you think Flag TF will perform on this map?
I feel like Moop is going to do pretty comfortable on this. I don't remember exactly if it was Seabear, but I do remember Seabear kind of gaming on the Nomad 5s last week. So they do have some kind of speed in that department. However, I don't know if it's enough for the control this map takes, because this map takes a ton of aim control, reading control, and tapping control.
Absolutely. If we look at the DT3 from qualifiers, we'll notice that IBAN Hidden 2 is a standout team when it comes to their performance on that type of map. We're going to see if that transfers over to this map, this DT3 in our semifinals pool. We're seeing early breaks come out from Seabear. A little trouble perhaps keeping up with the approach rate and density of this map. We're seeing really high accuracy from all of IBAN Hidden 2 compared to some lower accuracy on Flag TF and early drops from Seabear. But main trades a
Still
break.
2 FCs to 2. Ooh, and as I say that, Span drops.
It's very difficult to play these maps outside of one's skill set.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially as someone not used to tournament play. We're seeing at this break the highest accuracy be Atomic Knight, Santa Israel dropping accuracy but maintaining combo. Mook still with that full combo on the side of Flag TF, but the score lead very strong in the favor of IBAN Hidden 2. If they don't break soon, it is almost locked in for them.
The double FC on the side of IBAN Hidden 2, very strong pick for them. Accuracies as well representing that. This map is very particular in that, like, you need to be able to tap like these kind of bursts and be able to tap lightly on and have the finger control.
We see combo breaks traded from Span and Santa's Real, but Santa's Real was on that full combo, so that is going to help Flag TF, but the map is coming to a close with this score lead exceeding 500,000, and that is going to be this point going to IBAN Hidden 2. Their second pick of the match working out very, very well for them.
Yeah, very comfortable pick for IBAN Hidden 2. Atomic Knight with a full combo as well, and Moop, I believe Moop full comboed as well.
Yeah, very impressive, the low accuracy, but being able to keep up with the map nonetheless, holding that combo, which is what really matters in these tournament matches. The accuracy does make a difference if many full combos come out, but in a map like this, the combo really is what makes the difference.
Great supporting combos as well on the side of mains and Saint Israel.
Absolutely. We can look just at the accuracies and see how comfortable IBAN Hidden 2 is on this double time. Perhaps being why Flag TF chose to ban that DT4, the most difficult of the DT picks. But that said, there's still 2 more after that open, and I do expect in the future to be seeing IBAN Hidden 2 play that DT1 and perhaps even the DT2. But for now, it is Flag TF's pick. I'm wondering if they're going to go for that Hard Rock 2 or perhaps that No Mod 5 or No Mod 1. Those are the maps I have my eye on, but what about you?
Let's see, for Flag TF, I have my eyes on Free Mod 1, honestly. I can see Span and Moop gaming that map really hard.
That's a really good observation. I remember in their match last week, they were playing those free mods and performing extremely well with that. I think it was over modding with Span on Hidden Hard Rock, and it was Moop on Hard Rock. And then I think Seabear also took Hard Rock on a few of those maps, being uncomfortable with that low AR. We're gonna, if Free Mod 2 gets picked, we're going to see something similar, likely here, but perhaps Seabear would go for that no mod with this Free Mod 1 in this pool being a little more comfortable on the no mod, being a little higher approach rate, being a little more modern, mapped by my fellow commentator here, Dynamo, in fact. We are seeing some intense deliberation.
I wonder if anyone will guess next week's Dynamo map in the pool. Please put your guesses.
I'll throw mine out now. I'm gonna guess a Hard Rock 3. Actually, no, a Hard Rock 2. A Hard Rock 2.
Interesting.
Just an interesting thing to throw out there. Not the usual thing we see from the Dynamo maps, but I wonder if I might be correct.
We shall see, I suppose.
We're seeing the Free Mod 1 chosen just like you were talking about.
Yeah, they do end up watching the stream and knowing what we commentate on.
I'm very excited to see the mod choices from all these players. Despite seeing last week Atomic Knight take that easy on Freemod 2, I don't expect that on this map. Perhaps if Freemod 2 was open, but this map is not favored for Hidden, especially as a player as good as Atomic Knight, who can just take that hard rock and perform very well.
For sure. I banned Hidden 2 do have the designated modded players, with Saint Israel being one of the best performing Hidden players in their department in the Tier 2 area.
Absolutely. Really coming out of nowhere in this tournament with that incredible Hidden performance. People did not expect from him beforehand, but it's... Oh, but despite that, we are seeing the hard rock from Santa Israel. We're seeing the triple hard rock on Flag TF like last week, span on the hidden hard rock preference. But for IBAN Hidden 2, we are seeing Atomic Knight take that hidden hard rock, trying to perform as the team's captain, leaving Mains on that no mod, hoping to get a nice consistent performance, allowing Mains to keep up with the rest of the players in this lobby. The only one not on a hard rock.
Yeah, triple hard rock is pretty surprising.
Yeah, I guess, but we're seeing it work out in the beginning for them. Seabear actually a surprisingly good player on that hard rock in looking at the qualifier scores and their performance last week. We're seeing combo held from all players currently, accuracy in the favor, perhaps very even, but with Mains on that no mod, the accuracy slightly favors them. But we see the first big break of the map come out from Seabear. We were talking about being a little worried about Seabear's comfortability on that hard rock. And we're going to see the third player being on hard rock versus the third player being on no mod begin to make a difference.
Yeah, for sure, with that 88% from Seabear versus the 98 from Mains.
Yeah, we're seeing Mains just be comfortable on this AR9 208, I believe, BPM map. It's quite dense, but if you're used to that, the no mod is definitely going to work out. But we're not seeing any more breaks come out from anyone, including Seabear, maintaining that supporting combo, which means the score lead is going to not increase very far. We're seeing a big break come out from Santa Israel. And Mains.
Oh, and Mains, but Moop trades it quickly.
Moop.
It's now 1v1 between the top and Span, both on the hidden hard rocks, but with a great supporting combo from Seabear. That's going to bring the score lead ever so closely in favor of his Flag TF.
Absolutely. Very impressive. Seabear maintained that combo through these sections, which got all these other players to miss. We're seeing that score lead decrease slowly from about 40,000, going towards 0, but it is not going to trade over very soon because these players appear to be holding on very well. Ooh, but Santa Israel drops that supporting combo, and that is going to accelerate the change of the score. Does change.
Seabear does drop right before it switches over. That's going to give it a bit even across the board now.
A very even match. We have one full combo still. We have these combos from Moop and Mains. Mains does drop though, but Moop trades it.
Ooh, Atomic Knight breaks on that stream. As the break comes in, Span, seeing he is the only one left, all roads lead to Span on the only full combo. Great supporting combo from Moop as well. Actually, wait, no, Moop does drop. No supporting combos on the side of Flag TF, but it is Santa Israel with the 350.
The largest combo on the side of IBAN Hidden 2 being that Santa Israel score, but Span with that large combo, can he, as one of the higher skill cap players in this tournament, maintain that combo and through to the end of this map?
Oh yeah.
Everyone's seeing how this whole match relies on the shoulders of Span to hold through the rest.
The score lead's so close. It's only 10k difference. Span needs to hold on for a significant
every
distance.
second Span holds combo. And as other players break, like Mains here, we're going to see that score lead advance to about 50,000, which means that even if Span breaks, it's going to be hard to take that score lead back.
They do have the combo advantage. I've been hidden too, so even if Span does break, I think it will switch over very quickly.
Not quickly. there's so little time left in this map. It
This
might
is
be a
true,
long
actually.
map, but the scores do
Ooh,
not increase
that
fast
break
because
from
of that.
Saint, with the trade from Span though, I don't know if it's enough because Moop is countering Atomic Knight's combo.
The combos are even on both sides. The score lead 100,000 in the favor of Flag TF. This map coming to a close right here. We are seeing this point go to Flag TF. Their second pick. This match seeming very even. Each team winning their own points.
Very strong performance from Span the Dia there. And one slider break from Moop as well. Or maybe not one, but some of them. But yeah, very, very strong performances from all players across the board. Span clutching it out. The captain, actually not the captain, shoot. One of the highest ranks in the tournament. I believe 3rd or 4th. Very strong player.
Yes, the 3rd highest ranked player in the tournament at rank about 1050, behind Zados and Kamikaze. But what we are seeing is all of these players knowing what they are good at, having their strengths, having their weaknesses, both teams picking what favors them. I think one of the reasons we're seeing both of these teams in the winner's bracket right now is because they have these very strong strengths that they can play to, which let them take their wins in the first round of this tournament. But in this match, with these counteracting strength on this, these like modded picks, these hard rocks, these these hard rocks, and these like the stream map in Nomad 2 versus this really strong DT performance from IBAN Hidden 2 and that hidden performance as well from them. We're gonna have to see which of these teams is able to pull it out. Right now, I'm just seeing more maps on the board that favor IBAN Hidden 2 with that DT1 and DT2. Ooh, interesting. They choose that Nomad 5. That is not something I would have predicted. I'm very interested to see how this plays out. This is a 240 BPM map, but it is at about 6.2 stars. Quite low in the star rating because the spacing and length of these streams is very low. I am interested to see how these players perform considering this map, for those who are fast enough to keep up with the bursts, becomes a big challenge of keeping combo through the linear aim segments. But looking at all these players and their performance on the DT2 in qualifiers being the fastest map in the qualifiers, we're seeing Moop with a very good performance, perhaps going to be able to take that speed ability into this map, but I'm a little worried about some of the third players on these teams. Seabear in particular, not known for speed performances, but I believe last week doing quite well on the Nomad 5 as well. Right now, all players seeming quite comfortable, a little bit of an ACK advantage going to IBAN Hidden 2, but mains with an early break, another early break on that square, that aim being very difficult on this map. Much more difficult than the Nomad 5 from quarterfinals, aim being a much larger factor, that BPM being higher. Very dense map. We're seeing all these players on Flag TF hold this combo, but the lower accuracy was keeping them from taking the score lead. Spandelier breaks, and that is going to keep this score in favor of IBAN Hidden 2, especially with that break from Seabear there. Only Moop on Flag TF still has a full combo. We're seeing 2 on the side of IBAN Hidden 2, a huge supporting combo from mains, and all 3 players above 98% accuracy on IBAN Hidden 2.
Very comfortable from the side of IBAN Hidden 2.
We're seeing why they picked this map. They have this very confident performance. We're seeing Flag TF not a terrible performance at all. High accuracy from Spandelier, good accuracy from all players, but only Moop on the full combo.
Yeah, Moop holding it down. The captain for Flag TF holding it down for his team, but against 3 full near 3 full combos is very rough. Mine's with a very great recovery from the earlier miss.
Absolutely. not missing on any more of these small aim segments. Bandolier having a lot of trouble maintaining combo at this point in the map.
Ooh,
Moose
triple
mains
reset.
and speed Sea-Bear all break, as you say. That is going to put the match incredibly in favor of IBAN Hidden 2 with 2 full combos at 98.7 and 99.1. We're seeing that score lead approach 400,000, a little too high, I would say, for FlagTF to make back, even if IBAN Hidden 2 breaks on both full combos.
Yeah, no, this is a massive team performance from IBAN Hidden 2. Very consistent on the speed.
Absolutely. We're seeing why they chose this No Mod 5, and we're gonna keep this in mind with that DT2 still open. Not being quite as high BPM, but the streams and bursts being longer, and that known DT performance being in the favor of IBAN Hidden 2. We are going to expect that, in fact, to be chosen.
Is this gonna be a double FC?
In the next few maps. Perhaps that would be very impressive. We're seeing Santa's Real, Atomic Knight on these FCs. Very high accuracy coming into the very end of the map.
Yeah. That's a double FC with a 500k on the side of IBAN Hidden 2. That is a crazy team performance.
Very impressive. 100, actually not 100, 1 million score lead.
Yeah, 1 million.
End of that map for IBAN Hidden 2 because of that double full combo. Very confident, very comfortable on this map.
That was a great pick from them. And that really, again, like you were saying earlier, that really questions these DT2 as well. Maybe
funny we're seeing here. Something funny we're seeing here. Atomic Knight and Santa's Real scores within 400 points of each other.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Very consistent team performance on that map.
Don't worry, mains. The next No Mod 5 is kind of a banger. I wonder what team FlagTF is going to pick now. They did really good on the Free Mod 1, but the Free Mod 2 is banned. They do have Sea-Bear opting to go Hard Rock, so I think I can see a Hard Rock 2 coming in for them.
Absolutely. I'm seeing those Hard Rocks chosen by them. I'm expecting them to choose those Hard Rocks that are remaining in the pool. I think Hard Rock 3 favors them less than Hard Rock 2, considering it's a map that really requires that like skill cap performance that I think perhaps Atomic Knight would perform very well on, but that Hard Rock 2 being a little more demanding of a team performance, and I expect that to come out from FlagTF a little stronger than IBAN Hidden 2 on that Hard Rock.
Yeah, for sure. And they indeed are going to go with the Hard Rock 2. This is the first time, I think, hold on. Every map has been played except Hidden 1, I believe.
Yeah, Hidden 1 not being picked yet in this weekend, but with this Hard Rock 2 pick, its first pick in this weekend, you say?
Yeah, this is the first time it's been picked in this weekend. I'm pretty sure
this high
Mod 2
CS
was picked. Let me double check on that.
It was. I do remember seeing that picked in the match yesterday. What I would point out about this map, high CS, I believe it's CS 6.5. It's a bit of a tech map, begins with some 1/3 patterns. We're going to see if these players have practiced this map, can maintain accuracy on those before the map gets into its consistent medium BPM bursts and slightly longer streams with a little bit of aim control required. Some small jumps, but we're going to mostly be seeing these players try their best to not miss on the high CS patterns. We're seeing a very, like, first few notes break from mains, traded by another early break from Span. But besides that, these players are holding on at this beginning. Span with another break doesn't appear to be super comfortable on this high CS, especially this beginning of this map before it gets to its consistent part.
Yeah, for sure. The high precision CS is very difficult in tournaments. You got the nerves, and you also like high precision CS is something you need to like train for before playing it correctly.
Absolutely. We're seeing 2 FCs on the side of IBAN Hindu versus 1 on the side of Flag TF. Those FCs from San Israel and Atomic Knight, just like we saw on that last pick, I believe.
Yeah, for sure.
Very, very strong players in this tournament. We're seeing the score lead definitely in the favor of IBAN Hindu, perhaps taking this first breakpoint of the match, giving them a very commanding lead, putting them in favor to win the whole set. But there's still half of the map left. Some very difficult patterns coming up. Both Atomic Knight and San Israel miss on the same patterns.
It is Moop's world.
To kick this score lead back to Flag TF over the next part of the map if and only if Moop and Seabear maintain these combos.
Moop, it is Moop's world right now. She has to hold on for this.
Absolutely. Nerves perhaps kicking in, but this player appearing very consistent. Atomic Knight with another break traded by Seabear. That score lead switches over to Flag TF after those early middle of the map breaks from San Israel.
Save me, Moop.
Not being able to get more big combos out there. Moop absolutely carrying this map with a full combo. 96%.
96%. Yeah, very strong performance
impressive.
Coming from Moop, the captain of Flag TF, holding it down when it seems dicey for their team.
And despite that, the score lead only being about 40,000 points. Very close round, and we're seeing every single map come out for the team that picks it. They know what they're good at, and they know what they can win.
For sure. That was a solo carry. Everyone on the side of Flag TF seems to be solo carrying, whether it's Span or Moop. It just keeps alternating between that. And IBAN Hidden 2 don't quite have an answer for that yet. At least for the breakpoints. But now it is indeed IBAN Hidden 2's next pick. And judging by their speed and comfortability, I could either see a DT1 or a DT2.
Yeah, I would expect that DT2 because of that really strong performance on the No Mod 5 with that speed performance, and the DT3 with that finger control speed performance. There's a bit of both in this DT2, but they might be worried about these players on Flag TF being able to handle that like 220 BPM, being able to combo them. But
yeah, especially Moop.
It is what is chosen.
Indeed. Eddie, Troll TF, doing a little trolling. Dang, that's gonna mess up the whatever picks, whatever. Ignore the DT one. I don't want to reset and then try to remember every pick. Yeah, we've seen the comfortability on the DT3 and the Nomad 5 from IBAN Hidden 2, so I feel like this is going to be a pretty decisive pick for IBAN Hidden 2. Unless they find a miss somewhere, they being Atomic Knight and Saint Israel. And then
I wouldn't count Mains out on this map either. Mains very proficient at speed for their rank. I am expecting the higher accuracies from IBAN Hidden 2, but I do wonder if these players on Flag TF will be able to maintain combo throughout this map. Span, a very surprisingly good double time player and recently having trained that higher BPM. Ooh, as I say that, Span with the first break of the match on a slider. Seems to have slider broken. That gives an early score lead to IBAN Hidden 2, especially with that another break coming out from Span, being unable to maintain these combos.
Seabear actually playing this pretty well, 96%. Feeling pretty comfy.
Absolutely. Even higher than the accuracy of Atomic Knight. Right now we are seeing these 3 combos on the side of IBAN Hidden 2, 2 full combos on the side of Flag TF. The score lead moderate in the favor of IBAN Hidden 2, but we are getting slowly towards the first break of the map, after which it becomes much more difficult.
Yeah, that is definitely right, but that 3 full combo is going to give him a really comfy 80k store advantage for the beginning of this map. As we near halfway through the map, it's still 2 FCs to 3. Span recovering with that 400 combo, the support.
Yeah, very good of Span to not keep missing. We're seeing the players all on an S rank here. Everyone's seeing the scores, seeing how it favors IBAN Hidden 2 with the 3 full combos. Flag TF must have the nerves coming upon them because every single player on that team needs to maintain these combos and still hope for breaks from IBAN Hidden 2. But Spandelier with another break in this map.
Sure.
Clearly not as comfortable as we expected.
Flag TF needs a double break from IBAN Hidden 2 if they want to breakpoint this, but we do see the one
from IBAN Hidden 2 from Santa's Real, leaving 2 FCs to 2, pretty much equivalent combos on each side with the supporting combos.
Seabear finds a drop. Yeah, I believe that's gonna shut down any possibility of a breakpoint here. Very strong performances.
Mains with a break, but Moop trades it out. The only full combo left, Atomic Knight on the side of IBAN Hidden 2.
Yeah, no, everyone gaming on this.
Atomic Knight, the last full combo broken, but there is no chance for Flag TF to bring this back.
Span did recover towards the end.
Points down. That is going to be this point. Another map going to the team that picked it.
Very strong performances all across the board.
Now this match is 3-4.
When you see it.
Flag TF's pick.
Don't look at main score. Whatever you do. But yeah, very decisive. Not even very, it was pretty iffy towards then. But IBAN Hidden 2 does close it out for the speed.
Yes. What do you expect this pick being from Flag TF?
Yeah,
this is Hard Rock 3 still open, but that is a much less favorite pick than Hard Rock 2, especially with Hard Rock 2 being a solo carry from Moop.
Yeah.
Not being able to reliably take that point, being probably a little worried about choosing Hard Rock 3.
I can probably expect either one of the nomads. Any 3 of the nomads.
I understand what you're saying, but IBAN Hidden 2 very proficient on those maps, especially something like Nomad 3, with perhaps Atomic Knight being able to put out a very strong score, while Flag TF needing to match that plus the supporting scores. Nomad 1 is a decent choice considering at least hoping for those misses from the supporting players on IBAN Hidden 2, but it looks like they choose Nomad 3, the map we were just talking about.
Indeed. I believe this is their best pick because it is the most flow aim out of all of them, and they did win the Nomad 2 flow aim.
I agree with this being their best pick out of what is remaining, but even then, I don't think this favors them that strongly. I think it's very possible that Atomic Knight could put out a very strong score here, even Santa's Real being comfortable on that low BPM flowing stuff like this map.
For sure.
Having some of that. But Flag TF with Spandelier and Moop, we are expecting good scores from them, and we hope to see them live up to those expectations.
Very true, very true.
Keep this match close.
I think out of all the picks, none of the picks left are great for Team Flag TF. And they need to win 3 more picks, or at least 2 more picks to force tiebreaker. and you start to wonder what those two maps are going to be that they're going to beat the consistency of Atomic Knight on. It's going to be very interesting, and I think going for the lower BPM, seeing that IBAN Hidden 2 have been doing amazing performances on this speed, and sticking with that lower BPM flow aim consistency, I think is the best option they have.
Absolutely. We're seeing early miss from mains. All other players holding on to their combos. That means this map is starting with a small lead to flag TF. But the accuracy in favor of IBAN Hidden 2 with Seabear on that 83% right now, meaning the score lead not very large. But it is widening as Seabear gains small bits of accuracy and mains continues to break.
It's very true.
All right, those breaks from mains traded by Seabear, but Atomic Knight with an early-ish miss, and Santa's Real with a big miss right there. That means no combos left on the side of IBAN Hidden 2. 2 full combos still on the side of Flag TF. Getting into, I believe, the first Ki of the map coming right here.
That was the first Ki, so now we're in the first slowdown.
That means both Span and Moop comboing through the first Ki, through one of the more difficult patterns of the map. There's some free combo here that is going to advance their score lead to nearly 100,000, especially with misses continuing to come out from mains, with Seabear being able to maintain that supporting combo up to 200, matching Atomic Knight and Santa's Real.
Oh yeah, with the continual misses.
The supporting
on the
combo
side
dropped from Santa's Real. This map seems to favor Flag TF much more than we expected, with Span and Moop coming out with these very strong scores, holding combo through halfway through the map already.
Yeah, Seabear building up a great supporting combo as well. Actually,
in the second Ki, both Span and Moop break right there.
Massive miss,
with
full
Seabear
reset.
breaking too. Atomic Knight with the biggest combo in the lobby. Can he hold through the rest of this Ki? He does. That gives IBAN Hidden 2 some leverage to take onto the rest of this map. Unfortunately, the hardest part of the map, the solo, coming up right here. Can Atomic Knight hold this combo and bring back this lead for his team?
200k score difference to make up here. It's very doable.
The snap aim, very strong from Atomic Knight. Getting these flow aim triples, makes it through there. Some double taps right here, and with Santa's Real breaking, but Atomic Knight holding. That means the biggest combo in the lobby is for Atomic Knight. But
Atomic Knight breaks and Span holds on.
Going to leave the largest combo for Santa is Real, but it's basically matched by Span. The score lead's still 100,000 in favor of Flag TF.
Slowly decreasing
None of these
towards
supporting
high
combos maintaining. With Santa is Real breaking there, that is going to be this map locked in for Flag TF.
Yeah, for sure. Span holding it out towards the end.
For IBAN Hidden 2 to rectify this score gap, even with that break from Span. All players struggling on this ending. The highest scores being 550 about from Span and low 500 from Moop. Just not being able to be matched by IBAN Hidden 2.
Yeah, overall, this was a good pick from Flag TF. 150k score difference.
Flag TF looked very confident on that pick. With that 800 combo from Span and Moop in the beginning of the map, just gave him such a strong lead, meaning that IBAN Hidden 2 couldn't really do anything about it. However, we're going into the last pick for IBAN Hidden 2. A lot of these maps favor them, like that Hidden 1, like that DT1, still open, the overlay a little broken currently. Hard Rock 3 perhaps favoring them, perhaps not. We're not sure. That Nomad 1 and Nomad 4, both consistency picks, both a little hard to reliably expect a win on.
Yeah, very interesting. I feel like they're gonna go for the it's so hard to say. I want to say DT1. That's my guess.
If you're guessing DT1, then I'll guess Hidden 1. I do believe it will be one of those two maps for IBAN Hidden 2, and I perhaps expect them to win their own pick yet again. But then it would come to Flag TF's final pick, getting to choose their most favored of the last 4 maps, probably being that Nomad 1 or Nomad 3. being a consistency pick. A little worrisome though, those maps are not favored in their favor. They are quite even. So it is going to be difficult for Flag TF to bring this to tiebreaker. It appears like we were both wrong with IBAN Hidden 2 picking that Hard Rock 3.
Yeah, this is interesting.
A very interesting map of a very interesting song. Tech Slider.
Rhythm control. This is a map of
This
all
map
time.
has it all. And not just aim. There's some 1/6 burst in the beginning. There's some 1/3 tapping in the beginning. And very difficult. But I am expecting big scores from Atomic Knight and Moop, the captains of these teams. And perhaps it will come down to which of them can have the best score. Though I would keep our eye out for those supporting scores, because that could just be what makes the difference in this map.
Very true. And as the good luck have funs come out, we will start into this dreadful map.
As we see in this slow beginning, all players have played this map before as early break remains. But as I was saying, this map, if you are sight reading it, it becomes very, very difficult. It looks like accuracy pretty decent all around. No one too high except Atomic Knight at about 95. Moop was about 94 before that break there. It looks like the players making it through those 1/6 bursts with low accuracy except for Atomic Knight. Mains with another break there. It seems like Moop's break was a Bancho miss.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That break from Sea-Bear and Santa's Reel are not Bancho misses. And that means the combo lead is in favor of Flag TF against IBAN Hidden 2, who chose this map. But they are going to be relying on Atomic Knight to maintain this combo and try to solo carry this map.
Yeah, that's very true. And if any of Moop and Span break, Atomic Knight can just take it home.
Absolutely. I do believe for Flag TF, they're going to be breaking sooner than Atomic Knight, with Span with that first break there. Not especially comfortable on this map, using his impressive aim to maintain combo up until this point. But now the only full combos left are on Moop and Atomic Knight. Keep your eye on the bottom middle of this screen right now, as the score lead in favor of Flag TF, but will flip if we see breaks come out on the side of Flag TF.
Ooh, and Moop finds a break on the slow slider. Moop. It's going to switch over very quick as Atomic Knight holds through those jumps. But there's another jump section with the break.
There.
Full resets across all sides.
Break, but nearly all players also breaking on Flag TF. That means these combos are even. But with a 50,000 score lead for IBAN Hidden 2 going into the final part of the map, we are going to see this work out in their favor, this pick.
Span and Atomic Knight holding on,
but it's going to be very hard for Flag TF to take back this 70,000 score gap, because the map is just about over and Atomic Knight maintaining combo through this final Kiai.
That was so close.
That was so close for nearly the whole thing, especially with it coming down to Moop breaking around 5 to 10 seconds before Atomic Knight.
Yeah. It's still 110k plus score difference, so...
And yet another point goes to the team that picked the map. We are going to see if Flag TF can maintain that pattern and come out, take us to tiebreaker, see our second tiebreaker of the day.
Yeah, I don't know what Flag TF picks here. I really don't.
It's very difficult. I wouldn't expect a Hidden 2. I wouldn't expect a DT1. But remaining, there is just that Nomad 1 and Nomad 4.
It's rough. I don't know how Moop is on Nomad 1, but I know Span can probably game Nomad 1 pretty well.
Absolutely, but
yeah,
I don't know if they want to gamble
Atomic
it on Nomad 1. They might go for that Nomad 4, but I might expect Atomic Knight to pull out a really strong score on that Nomad 4. The Nomad 4 in particular, without any humongous jumps, if the players are good enough to full combo that, they can do so quite consistently.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you're Flag TF, it's so hard to say.
I think for Flag TF, they might just be picking that no mod 1 and hoping for those misses from IBAN Hidden 2 and hoping for them to maintain that combo through the harder sections of the map, the largest jumps near the end, try to eke out that score lead. They choose the DT1.
They go for DT1.
I did not expect that at all with them losing the other 2 DT picks, but this is an aim map as opposed to the tapping of the other 2. I expect Santa is Real is very happy with this choice. This is up his wheelhouse, but perhaps not Atomic Knight and mains to the same extent. I believe Moop is quite good at this type of map, though, which might be why they chose it.
Maybe Span's feeling speedy today, and maybe they're feeling like they can match their respective counterparts on the side of the enemy and match them. They need a FC though.
They do. This map, easy to break on with some patterns at this high AR that are a little difficult to read with some sliders in there. The aim at 240 BPM, quite tough, but the jumps not too large. We're gonna hope for these players to perform their best on this map, and it would be quite exciting if this match came to tiebreaker. But if you're IBAN Hidden 2, you do not want that. You want that assured victory in this map right now.
That's very true, very true. This map is relatively short for a DT1, only 2 minutes long. 240 BPM. It doesn't have too many triples. But lots.
We're seeing early break from Span coming out here. Hopefully that is not an indication of his performance throughout the rest of this map.
Tactical miss.
The accuracy in favor of Flag TF, meaning that the score lead is not large at all. About 1,000 for IBAN Hidden 2. But it is increasing to about 5,000 here with these combos maintaining and about 30 combo being the entire difference between these teams.
Ooh, but Mains finds a break.
Basically doesn't matter that, that break from Mains is going to move the score over to Flag TF. Especially with that follow-up break from Mains. These players on Flag TF seem very comfortable on this map.
Yeah, especially
so do Santa is Real and Atomic Knight.
Triple FC still, basically, for Flag TF still. Span with the tactical miss early on. Ooh, but as I say that, Seabear does drop.
Seabear with a miss. That means we have 2 large combos on both sides. Despite Span having missed early, it doesn't matter. The score lead is not going to be trickling over. But Seabear with that miss, dropping the supporting combo. Mains' combo is pretty much the only difference between these two teams'
and Mope
scores.
finds a break. That's going to switch the score lead over to IBAN Hidden 2.
That break means a lot. That means that IBAN Hidden 2 is going to have the score lead halfway through the map. Atomic Knight with a break. The only big combos left, Santa is Real and Span. The second-seeded players on both teams. The pressure is on. Spandelier not on his primary skill set. Santa's Real is on his primary skill set. But that all said, the supporting combos are in favor of IBAN Hidden 2 with Mains on that 400 combo versus Moop on that 250 combo.
Yeah, and the score lead's stretching past 150k. And with not a lot of the map left, only a quarter left.
It's going to be very hard.
But
Santa is Real with a very important break coming out there right before the final KI of the map. Can Span hold the rest of this map and take this point? Moop needs to maintain.
Save me, Span.
Not just Span. If Mains can hold, it's going to be very close. The players seeing the scores right now, seeing how close it is, seeing the combo in advantage of Flag TF. This pressure is on Span. The nerves must be
30k
insane.
difference.
He has to hold this through to the rest of the map. The score lead flips over, and
Mains
this
breaks.
map is going to Flag TF. No breakpoints in this entire match, and we are going to tiebreaker.
Very solid recovery from Span with that early miss. The tactical miss works out in their favor. Moop with the 1 slider break as well. Very strong pick from Flag TF. Out consistency the
second match of the day, going to tiebreaker. This an incredibly close match. No teams dropping a single one of their own picks, despite it becoming really close on a few of Flag TF's. What are your predictions for this tiebreaker? It's a long map. It's
I don't know
a
what to
very
expect
tough
anymore.
Map. It's going to be no mod. I don't expect any of these players to preference Hidden. These players and our ref too are going to be taking a break right here. Calm their nerves. Get ready for this tiebreaker. This map is... I can't access the stream. How long is this map?
5.5 minutes.
Quite long. 5.5 minutes. We saw this map earlier today. We saw some very good scores come out, some not so good scores come out. It's a very difficult map with unconventional aim, with spaced triples, with long streams, short streams, large jumps, squares. It has everything you could ask for. Even a reverse slider aim at high slider velocity. It's going to be very exciting to see how these teams perform. As usual on these no mods, I am expecting scores strong coming out from Atomic Knight, Moop, Span. But Santa's Real performing so well in this match, you can almost expect him to put out another good score. These third players, it really depends on what map they're playing. They both perform well. I have no idea who is going to be better on this tiebreaker. It is a very tough map. And this is the first map that neither of these teams picked in this match. So it's very hard to tell who thinks they're favored.
Yeah, I can see Span and doing really well on this, but I can also see Atomic Knight doing really well on this. It's gonna be, I don't know. This map features so much aim consistency.
Absolutely. And but beyond just aim consistency, I think perhaps affecting these third players the most might be these space triples. For people unused to those can be almost a guaranteed miss.
Yeah, very true, very true.
But here we are, getting into the tiebreaker, this winner's semi-final match between FlagTF and IBAN Hidden 2. Slow start to the map, but we are seeing slight AC advantage for FlagTF. But Span with an early break matched by
They're
Santa's
doing the
Wheel
method
and
again.
Main's breaks as well. These nerves are insane. These players are struggling on things they would normally hit in their sleep. And we are seeing another break from Santa's Real and Mains. That means the score lead is going to drift to FlagTF at the beginning of this map. But Moop breaks. The only full combos left, Sea Bear and Atomic Knight. We are seeing constant and consistent breaks across the board from many of these players.
Even.
This match is still very tight, about 2,000-3,000 score. Moop with a break there, putting the score lead back towards IBAN Hidden 2. We are seeing that great score from Atomic Knight we were expecting, but Span coming back after that early miss. Sea Bear absolutely outperforming expectations as this third player with the highest combo on FlagTF.
And that Ghost Caster Curse exists, and They Will Fall is now Span versus Atomic.
Absolutely. We are seeing the first hard part of the map. These big jumps, spaced, Atomic Knight breaking, unexpected as perhaps the best aim player in Oregon.
Ooh, but Span breaks on the repeat slider.
All across.
It's just Moop.
Moop holding. Very impressive
the captain
to hold
of the
through
team.
a pattern that no other players hit except Santa is Real.
This is another super close tiebreaker here.
This score still within 2,000, a quarter through the map. This is very close.
And Moop's gonna gain a lot of free combo through this until the next section.
Through this section, we're seeing the score advantage drift towards FlagTF, but a break from Sea Bear means there's no supporting combos versus the supporting combos on IBAN Hidden, keeping the score incredibly close within 2,000, 1,500 points. It is incredibly close despite that big combo from Moop. Now we are seeing the score lead advance to about 5,000 points, but a break from Span, meaning that score lead is not going to advance any further. It even drifts back to IBAN Hidden 2 despite that huge combo from Moop because of the supporting combos, but
Santa's Real drops. That's a big supporting combo for IBAN Hidden 2. And Moop is still being somewhat countered by Atomic Knight, so they're only keeping him in close. 10k score difference now.
These players are going to miss again. The only question is when.
And that when is a bit too early.
Did I just curse Moop? That is quite unfortunate for Flag TF, because without any big combos versus that 600 combo from Atomic Knight, the score lead is starting to drift back. Here we are in another aim section. Atomic Knight, can he get back on track and keep his role as the best aim player in Oregon? He is performing well in this Kiai. All players on Flag
but
TF
breaks
except
on the
breaking.
end of that triple.
But there he goes. All
Secured
players
a 50K
struggling
score
on this
difference.
map. The nerves, insane. We are about 2/3 through the map. Santa's Real and Main's break on that space triple, but it is traded by
Moop again.
Seabear.
Moop again, holding it out, bringing it in closer. The score leads ever so slightly, changing in favor of Flag TF.
40k for IBAN Hidden 2. With those breaks from Flag TF, meaning it's going to be hard for them to take that score lead back, but Moop with this 400 combo is the highest combo in the lobby currently, and will be very meaningful for bringing this back. There's some streams right here. Mains breaks, Seabear broke. We are still seeing these combos held from Atomic Knight Moop. Santa's Real breaks though,
Moop
meaning
and Atomic
the combo lead is for Flag TF. But the score lead is for IBAN Hidden 2. Slow part here. The nerves, insane. These players saw the score gap, 40,000. Yeah. The players in IBAN Hidden 2, especially Atomic Knight, know they need to get combo. They know they need to hold. But so does Flag TF if they want a chance at bringing this back. And they know that they have this combo advantage, so they have to hold. They cannot miss. If they want to get this score lead back, about 30,000 now, has dropped by 10,000.
Yeah,
and
here
another slow part going into the very
final Kiai.
last Kiai.
All roads lead to this.
This could go either way. Seabear with a break on almost nothing. That supporting combo gone is going to hurt, but it all comes down to who can hold these combos longer going into this final Kiai. The aim.
So many people holding combo.
And 5 misses from Seabear, Moon, Atomic Knight, and Santa's Real.
It's just Span.
Only Span and Mains
but
hold.
Span breaks and
Mains breaks. That is going to be a full combo reset from the lobby. That with that 40,000 score lead for IBAN Hidden 2, it is almost assured that they are going to win because of that 6-way break at the very end of the map.
Hold on. There is a 130 plus combo for Moop and Span. It's slowly going in favor of Flag TF, but very slowly.
I just can't see it going to Flag TF unless IBAN Hidden 2
25K,
breaks on these
they need to
tiny
break.
patterns. It is very close, but it is over.
It is
and
over.
This match goes to IBAN Hidden 2. Flag TF falling into the losers bracket. We will see them next weekend facing against, in fact, my team, who just won our match earlier today.
On
very strong team, Flag TF, but IBAN Hidden 2 winning this match, going into winners finals, being assured, no matter their performance in their next match, to make it to our LAN on the 17th.
Yeah, that's a guaranteed LAN, either from winners bracket or lowers bracket, depending on their next matches. That was a very good match from both teams. Both teams picking and winning their own respective picks, perfectly picked, and with such a close tiebreaker. Was a very, very well played match for both teams. And yeah,
absolutely, that is the second close match this day, in fact, this weekend, but also today. Both matches going to tiebreaker. Both matches ended up very close, and coming out of this weekend, we are going to see the teams eliminated were Smirk Cat and Seed 27.
Yeah.
But that means advancing into our winners semifinals tomorrow is the team we just saw, IBAN Hidden 2, and the winner of the match later today in about 1 hour and 15 minutes, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
That will be 3D Printed Gun versus Where is Tile, captained by Eddie, our ref for this tournament, and Tile, our absentee for this tournament.
But yeah, massive congratulations to Team IBAN Hidden 2, Atomic Knight Mains, and Saint Israel pulling it out. Very strong team performance. And
absolutely.
Also very, very well played by Team Flag TF, Span, Moop, and Enslow. Very strong in their own respective skill sets as well.
This
carrying
was a
when
really
the others couldn't.
impressive map. or match to see, because both teams knew what they were good on. Both teams kept picking maps that they would win on, and they did over and over and over and over and over again. They both made it to 5-5 without dropping a single breakpoint. But all that said, please watch the match in an hour 15.
Yes.
It is going to be very exciting. The two perhaps strongest teams in this tournament, by just looking at them. You see Eddie, the first seed player, with Boat and Damascus, both very strong players in the middle of the pack, versus Where is Tile, with captained by Tile, a very, very strong Nomad Hard Rock, especially Hard Rock player.
That match will be very interesting to watch.
Second on that team, Kamikaze, perhaps the best player in this tournament, underperforming in qualifiers, being chosen by Tile, but absolutely showing the world why. Chosen by Bashi, but absolutely showing the world why they are the highest ranked player in this tournament,
and
or second highest ranked behind Zetas. In last weekend's match, we saw Kamikaze with just an incredible performance, and we're hoping to see that again.
But yeah, that will be in an hour and 15. Again, massive congratulations to Iban Hidden 2 and GG's to Flag TF. I'll see you next week for their match. But in an hour and 20 minutes, be there. Thank you all for watching. This has been Dynamo and
Rosemine.
Catch ya in an hour and 15.
See you.
Bye, chat.
Hey, Dynamo.